Now, there's an important point I want us to focus here on in regards to the talks of rife opposition in the new cabinet by the president and the ODM leader Raila Odinga. Yeah. And here is what appears to be the sealing of a post-poll deal between KANU and the ruling Jubilee Party just less than 3 years after working together in the 2017 elections. And let me just read this tweet from Senator Aaron Cheruyot, who has tweeted this in regard to, of course, what transpired yesterday. The Jubilee Party constitution, he says, on post-election coalitions is clear. Anything else you read is an experiment of the drunkards. And this is what the constitution does say in post-election coalition formation. 6 points outlined in Article 32, subsection 2. The National Executive Committee of the party may pass a resolution to commit the ruling Jubilee Party to a post-election coalition or terminate on the same. The resolution contemplated in clause 1 above shall originate from a post-election coalition negotiation panel consisting of the national chairperson, the secretary general, 2 other persons nominated by the National Executive Committee. Point number 6 is the most important here. The instrument of post-election coalition shall bear the signature of the national chairperson and the secretary general and shall be sealed accordingly. All this hasn't happened, but there appears to be ratification and approval from the Office of the Registrar of Political Parties. With what speed do you think the president wants to walk away from the ruling Jubilee Party, or, to just put it blunt, walk away from the Deputy President, William Ruto?
I think these people have had their own differences. They've had their own problems, and it's gotten to a point where, you know, when you start citing the law to protect a coalition, before the coalition was formed, it was formed in spirit. Before they even penned it down, they never cared about what law or what procedures will be followed. They agreed in spirit that they are going to work together. If someone is married to another and they start fighting and start looking for the law to protect that marriage to keep it intact, what will happen is that you'll be kept together by the law, but in spirit and in heart, you're separated. So the best thing to do for the Deputy President and his team is to stop fighting, to retain a broken marriage through the law. Because if you are maintaining a broken marriage through the law, when you go to the bedroom and you are sleeping at night, the law is not present there. And it doesn't stop all sorts of awkward things from happening. So if I was advising Tanga for that matter, I would tell them, I mean, Wetangula was there. Mm-hmm. He was saying it's going to be messy. It's going to...
And we'll have casualties.
We shall have casualties. Which casualties do we have? Who even remembers where Wetangula went?
He is the only casualty.
He's the only casualty. Mwangi Kiunjuri was there. He was banging his chest and saying, oh, if the president fires me, Central Province, where is Mwangi Kiunjuri? We have to keep reminding people that he was the CS for agriculture. And it's just the other day. So the best thing to do right now, if Tanga is man enough, is to say, well enough. If you want us out, then you do not necessarily have to even take us through the process. We are not even going to cite the law. If the spirit of the engagement is dead, then let's kill it for once and for all. Because keeping in a relationship, because the law allows you to stay in, doesn't make the relationship work. If the spirit of the engagement is gone, forget about trying to protect it by the law. It is a useless process.
Okay, and if that is any line to go by, then, Wakili, it's more or less what the former United Kingdom Prime Minister David Cameron said when he was in coalition partnership with Nick Clegg, that we are married, not to each other. This is a government, not a relationship. But even as that happens, then, will this be the point at which the wild goose chase in the ruling Jubilee Party will end, say, if the changes the president wants are made or effected at the House leadership here in the country in regards to seeing off Senator Kipchumba Murkomen and his counterpart from Nakuru, Susan Kihika? Will this be the end point of the wrangles within the ruling Jubilee Party?
Not really, not really. I do not see wrangles within the Jubilee Party. I see people who are heading in different directions, but they want to stay together. One is heading to Kayole, another one is heading to Mombasa Road. And they are tied at the hip and they want to stay together. It doesn't make sense. I think they need to break off. One needs to go to Kayole, the other one needs to go to Mombasa Road. They'll be happy that way. This waste of time and energy trying to say that we need to work together, move in the same direction, is not going anywhere, if you ask me. So look at ODM, a party with no, what you would call, executive power of the state. It managed to throw out Moses Wetangula within a very short time. And it became history that he was deputy minority leader. today, with all the state power, if Jubilee wants to outkeep Chumba Murkomen, I don't think even the State House meeting, I think that one is just going to rubber stamp. It's the done deal. His goose is cooked. He just needs to pack his bags and accept the fact that he's no longer majority leader.